Welcome to the Lightning Ramp application. We connect Coinbase users with the Lightning Network. Today, we are going to demo an alpha version of the Lightning Ramp running from inside of a browser. Originally, we were going to send funds from Coinbase into the Lightning Network and buy a t-shirt from Blockstream. But today, Blockstream's node is having some issues. So instead, we will be sending Bitcoin from Coinbase into a local mainnet node that I have running on a Raspberry Pi. So before we get started, let's log into our test Coinbase account and see how many funds we have. Approximately $30 worth. Now we can open the Lightning Ramp application from the browser. First, we have to authorize Lightning Ramp to use Coinbase. We will be redirected to Coinbase's official OAuth page. You can see that it is already connected with this account, but we will have to readjust the authorization limit. By default, the limit is set to $1 equivalent per day. Let's change this to $30 per day. Let's also check to make sure that there's nothing funky with the permissions. And everything looks good. Let's click Authorize. We are now redirected to Lightning Ramp's dashboard, where you can see the total funds that you have in your main Coinbase wallet. You can also see that there are no transaction history because this is a new Lightning Ramp account. Let's try out our first example. I will create an invoice on my Raspberry Pi, and I will request 100,000 Satoshis, or approximately $8. Let's open up the terminal and create an invoice for 100,000 Satoshis. Now we can go to the Lightning Ramp application and go to the Send tab. And we can either scan a QR code or copy in the Lightning address that was generated. Because we're using this in the browser right now, we can't scan a QR code, although that will be available from the mobile application. So for the moment, let's just copy in the Lightning address. You'll see that the amount and memo shows up, and we can click Send Payment. Now you'll see that we are blocked and two-factor authentication is required. Because we are using a Coinbase connected account, Coinbase always requires two-factor authentication. This protects our users by ensuring that even if their authorization token was stolen, the physical device would have to be stolen as well. To further protect our users, we don't store authorization tokens on our servers. Instead, they are stored directly on the user devices. This prevents our servers from becoming a honeypot for hackers. Now, let's enter in this two-factor auth. And hit confirm. You'll see that immediately we saw a notification from Coinbase saying that $8 or 100,000 Satoshis was debited and that it is processing in the Lightning Ramp. So if we just refresh by going back to the home screen, you can see that the transaction has already settled. And to verify that, we can open up our command line and look at list invoices, and you'll see that the last invoice for really expensive coffee was settled. So that was successful. and we can look at our total channel balance and see that we now have 900,000 Satoshis. I forgot to mention that we had 800,000 Satoshis at the beginning of this example. Now let's try sending funds from our Raspberry Pi node into Coinbase. So to do that, we open the Lightning ramp and switch to the Receive tab. And this time, let's ask for 80,000 Satoshis. And the memo is pizza. So let's generate this QR code. And of course, this will be able to be scanned by other devices, or you can just click on it and copy the Lightning address to the clipboard. And from our command line terminal, we can pay the account. So very quickly you saw that our Coinbase account received $7 or 80,000 Satoshi. And if we change tabs back to the home, you'll see that the Lightning ramp lists a new transaction of Memo Pizza, and it is already settled. So there we have it. Using the Lightning ramp, you can both send and receive funds into your already existing Coinbase account from the Lightning Network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit our website at lightningramp.com or our Twitter account at @lightningramp for more details on upcoming products and launches. Thank you.